let's take you to some breaking news coming in from Supreme Court as we speak. Remember, Supreme Court was listening into the case of Shaheen Bagh protest, listening into the wider ambit of it on how to do a balancing act between the right to protest and free movement. On that, the Supreme Court has made some very strong points. Supreme Court says that we have to make it clear that public places cannot be occupied indefinitely, adding that these sort of protests, meaning Shaheen Bagh, are not acceptable. Strong words there coming in from the Supreme Court. Supreme Court saying these sort of protests, that is Shaheen Bagh, not acceptable and authorities should act. But in what manner authorities should act is their responsibility. Important words there coming in from Supreme Court. Remember, this verdict will have an implication not just on Shaheen Bagh, but on how protests are done in the capital and across the country as well. So that's what the Supreme Court is listening into. I'm reading out more as the Supreme Court continues to read out this verdict in fresh news coming in. Public spaces and places cannot be occupied indefinitely, whether in Shaheen Bagh or elsewhere. Administration must keep such spaces free from obstruction, not wait to fire from court shoulder. All right. So Supreme Court saying, don't keep coming to us all the time and expecting us to get a verdict on this one. But administrations must keep such spaces free from obstructions. Public spaces and places cannot be occupied indefinitely, whether in Shaheen Bagh or anywhere else. Supreme Court adding that streets and parks are for public purpose. That's a big verdict on your screens right now coming in from those three justices listening into this case. Just to give you a perspective, Supreme Court was listening to a case which was about Shaheen Bagh protests, which had blocked a key road on the national capital for quite a period of time, and listening to that verdict and perhaps expanding that altogether, they were looking into the case from a perspective of right to protest versus free movement and blocking of roads. In that verdict, Supreme Court has made its point very clear that protests shall not be acceptable. And authorities should act. In fact, they have gone ahead to say, don't wait for courts to come out with verdicts on this, not wait to fire from the court shoulder, to quote the Supreme Court at this point, and administrations must keep such spaces free from obstruction. Sukirti Dwivedi joining us right from Shaheen Bagh, where those protests took place. Sukirti, this is going to be quite a blow, not just to the protesters, but to protests in the future as well, of how they're going to be conducted in the country and in the capital.
Yes, Sonal, absolutely a big verdict at this point of time. We are in Shaheen Bagh. A lot of locals, they are not really willing to talk on the matter, but I have a few residents here with me right now to talk, and we'll also be approaching some of the women who participated in the protest later and get you their voices. Sir, आप बताएं, इसी मोहल्ले में आप रहते हैं, आपने 3 महीने इस प्रदर्शन को देखा. अब सुप्रीम कोर्ट का ये कहना कि इस तरह की जो पब्लिक प्लेसेस हैं, सोसाइटी यूज़ करती है, उनको आप एक इनडेफिनेट समय तक नहीं इस तरह से प्रोटेस्ट के लिए इस्तेमाल कर सकते. स्ट्रीट्स और पब्लिक प्लेसेस जो हैं वो इस तरह से प्रोटेस्ट के लिए नहीं बनी है. इस पे आप लोगों का क्या कहना है?
मैम, अगर सुप्रीम कोर्ट को ये गलत लग रहा है तो ये 1 तारीख में उन्हें हटवा देना चाहिए था. और कोई अच्छा नेता बीजेपी का या फिर कोई आम आदमी पार्टी का कोई आया नहीं है समझाने कुछ भी. तो यहाँ पे लोकल लोगों को किसी ने कोई समझाया नहीं, कोई अच्छा लीडर नहीं आया. तो जो जनता को अच्छा लगा उन्होंने वो किया.
तो आपको लगता है कि अथॉरिटीज़ को अब डिसीजन लेने से क्या फ़र्क पड़ता है? जब शुरू हुआ था तभी वो आकर के समझाते.
जब शुरू हुआ था जब ही आके समझाना चाहिए था किसी अच्छे लीडर को. अब क्या फ़ायदा, क्या बात कर रहे हैं, कोई इस टॉपिक में बेकार है बात करना.